Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Mr. Smith here for second grade alongside Miss Maddox, who you will see some videos from as well. I'm doing the foundational skills lesson today. So what we are doing is looking at the Cat Bandit here. Now, students, remember, you do not, I repeat, you do not have this book. So we do, though, and we are going to be reading it to you guys throughout our lessons for skills, okay? So this is the Cat Bandit, and our furry little friend has many stories in here, of which we are going to read the chicken nugget today. But before we jump into our read aloud, okay, we're going to be looking at some tricky words here. So, students, parents, tricky words. What is a tricky word? Well, we should know by now that a tricky word are words that when you look at them, they don't quite sound how they look, right? When you look at a W, that sounds like "wuh." That sounds good so far. But when I say was, like what was for dinner, right? Or what was in there, right? That sounds like a right? The A sounds like a was, right? And the S sounds like a Z, was. So that's why it's a tricky word, because normally the A is a and the S is s. In this case, it's going to be was, okay? Now let's look at of, okay? Traditionally the O is ah, right? But in this case, it's going to be okay? And then the F sounds like a v, of, like of course, right? Of, right? So it sounds a little different than what it looks like. So we have was and we have of, okay? Now A, okay? In this case, it's going to sound like a. So if I was looking at something, I would say, it looks like a, right? It looks like a chicken nugget, right? Or it looks like a cat bandit, right? In this case, instead of just saying a or a, we're going to say a. And you probably say that, students, all the time and don't even realize that that is actually the letter A. Okay, whenever you're just talking to someone, you say all the time instead of a. So it looks like a, right? That's still the letter A when we're spelling. Okay, guys? Now, we're going to jump out from our tricky words. We have was, of, and a. Okay, I'm going to move on to my next board here. All right, got them all pre-made for you. No big deal. Let's look at these now. We are going to be looking at letters that can be clustered together here and still make the same sound here. So this is letter spelling now, guys, okay? We should know that a P makes that P, right? An M makes the M. Okay, and N makes the N, right? R makes the okay? Z makes the Z, S makes the S, and the T makes the T. Now, we have talked a lot about this before, guys, but you will see a lot of times in words, they have that letter twice. So in this case, it's P, 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 all right? We have napping, okay? Napping. Still going to make that same sound, all right? Napping, right? Napping, okay? All right, over here we have two T's for sit, right? We have sit, okay, and ting, all right? Sitting, sitting, two T's. Right here we have dress, okay? Two S's at the end. Still make that S sound, all right? Down here we have buzz, right? Two Z's. Still going to make that Z sound. Over here we have swim, okay? Swimming, okay? Swimming, all right? Those two M's are going to make the same sound, all right? Swimming, ming, okay? Right here we have R-U-N, run, and then we have ning, okay? Running, all right, guys? Two R's make the or two N's rather. Two N's make the N, okay? Running. Sorry about that. Two N's make the ning, okay? At the end there. All right, now ferret. We have two R's here, so we have ferret. All right, ferret. Still going to make that sound, okay, guys? So, in that case, right, we have two letters clustered together there, but they're still going to make that same sound. So we have napping, sitting, dress, buzz, swimming, running, and ferret. Okay, very good. Now, last one here. Okay, we're going to look at some spelling. We've talked a lot before about exclamation points, periods, question marks, and now we're going to make some edits. So this first one, and right now I wish I could turn this sideways, but I don't want to switch it up on you guys, so I'll hold it up a little higher. It says, did mom have a hot dog? Did mom have a hot dog? Now, what is that punctuation we put at the end of this? Because it sounds like a question. So I'll give you a second. What goes at the end of the sentence? A question mark. That's right. A question mark. Okay. Now, are we done yet? No, we're not. We got to switch something up. Okay. So I noticed at the beginning of the sentence, that is not capitalized. So I'm going to take out that. I got to put in a capital D. All right. So now we have a capital D. Mom is already capitalized here. That's good. Okay. Did mom have a hot dog? Notice how I changed my voice because of the question mark. Okay. I have to change my voice a little since I'm asking a question. Did mom have a hot dog? Good job. All right. Number 2 says, such a smell. Let's take that out. Got to capitalize it. Got to have a big S. Such a smell. Now, does that sound like a question if I just say such a smell? No, that's right. No, it's not. You could either put a period, just a period. Okay, that would just be such a smell, all right? Or we could go exclamation point, which is such a smell, right? And then we change our voice because now it's a little more emphatic, right? We have a little more emotion with the exclamation point, okay? A little more energy with the exclamation point, okay, guys? Now, the very last one. The smell drifted. All right, what are we missing? Well, first off, something at the end of the sentence. What is that? A period, right? Good. If you said period, that's what we need, okay? And then the beginning of the sentence, is that capitalized? No, it's not. It is not. So let's go ahead and capitalize that. All right, so now we have the smell drifted. Okay, the smell drifted. And if you want to go ahead and pause the video right here, then you can read the sentences all together as I hold the camera up here. All right, so now that we have gotten through our spelling here, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the chicken nugget here. Okay, guys, remember this is our Cat Bandit, Skills 1, the chicken nugget, and here we go. Okay, guys. Hank set his dish in the sink. He left a big chicken nugget on the dish. The chicken nugget was still hot. The smell of the chicken nugget drifted up from the sink. It drifted into the den. The Cat Bandit was napping in the den, but he was sniffing as he slept. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Notice that exclamation point. I had to change my tone of voice a little bit. Okay, guys. The Cat Bandit sprang up. He ran in and spotted the nugget in the sink. He sat a bit, thinking up a plan. Then he went to the closet and got a bunch of boxes. He set up a box. Then he set a big box next to that box. Then he set the biggest box next to that sink. The Cat Bandit set off running. He ran up the boxes, hopping from box to box. Then, munch, munch, munch. That was the end of the chicken nugget. Let's look here. Notice he has one small box, then a bigger box, then an even bigger box, then an even bigger box to get him closest to the food that he wanted, that chicken nugget. Man, kind of like setting up his own case of stairs there. All right, so that was pretty short, and we will post a link so you guys can read that as well. Now, this is going to be our assignment. It is going to be 12.1 here, guys, 12.1. The Cat Bandit ran, hopping from box to box. The Cat Bandit sat a bit, thinking up a plan. Hank set his dish in the sink. Then munch, munch, munch. That was the end of the chicken nugget. And the smell of chicken drifted up from the dish into the den. Now, we are going to put these in order. Okay, guys? That is what we are going to do. We are going to number these sentences in the correct order. So you're going to cut these out. You should have scissors from all your materials. We're going to glue them together in the correct order that they happen. So we got to think about which one came first. Okay, was it the Cat Bandit ran, hopping from box to box? Was it the Cat Bandit sat a bit, thinking up a plan? Was it Hank set his dish in the sink? Was it then munch, 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 that was the end of the chicken nugget? Or was it the smell of chicken drifted up from the dish into the den? So which one was first? We'd cut that out. Okay, guys? We would glue it right here on number 1. Okay, now let's look over here. 12.3. All right, guys, it says, have your child read the story to you and decide which tricky word should be used to fill in the blank. After the tricky words are all filled in, have your child read the story to you once more. Okay, and once again, I will post that story for you guys to read, all right, guys? So it says, Mom had blank hot dog. So would it be Mom had the hot dog? Would it be Mom had a hot dog or a hot dog? Okay, Mom had a hot dog. Would it be Mom had he hot dog? Mom had she hot dog, or Mom had be hot dog. So students, think about which word would be the best one to fit in right here. And we've done this before with our science quizzes. Once we use that word, cross it out, all right, because we've already used it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Okay, so one word goes in each line. All right, guys? So that is our lesson 12, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Cat Bandit. And parents, once again, students, once again, we will post this so that you can read it yourself as well. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.